Chaos overnight in East Cleveland after a suspect opened fire on police. Thank you for joining us. I'm Tara Morgan.
I'm Rob Powers. Katie and Damon both off tonight. 2 officers shot, 2 other people are dead. News 5's Nadine Albasada on scene of this still developing story. Nadine, what is the latest?
Rob, Tara, there's still a lot of unanswered questions. What is the suspect's history? What are the connections? And of course, what is the motive? But the facts remain the same. This 23-year-old man injured 2 officers, and before that, he killed 2 of his family members.
Saw the police cars out here. Saw the police all on the roof there, and I didn't know anything had happened.
Clifford Wilson has lived in East Cleveland for decades, and he says sights like last night's have become all too common.
Oh, we've had a lot of things happen around this building. It doesn't shock me.
This was the scene across from Wilson's building, but it started a few blocks away on Taylor Road.
Well, it was a family dispute, and it spread it.
It was around 11 p.m. when someone from inside a home on Taylor Road called 911 to report a shooting. Officials say a 23-year-old male suspect shot and killed 2 of his believed family members.
Only 2 people shot, and of the 2 people, those 2 are deceased. Other individuals at the residence were not harmed.
Body cam video shows the moment East Cleveland police responded. You hear gunfire, then seconds later,
shots fired, I'm hit, I'm hit.
Officer Joshua Durda goes down.
I'm hit, immobile, right leg.
Then a block away, maybe an hour and a half later, surveillance video shows officers responding to another shots fired call. This one across the street from Clifford's building.
That's the nuisance over there. Everyone seems to run over there to Townhouse Motel.
Once again, police were met with gunfire, and this time, Officer Brandon Hernandez was struck in the rear.
The shot spotter was a secondary incident. The suspect had subsequently possibly relocated by that point.
So the suspect was on the run at that point?
Yes.
After a manhunt, police say the shooter was arrested around 9 a.m. unarmed behind Shaw High School. He was taken to the hospital for taser-related injuries. Once released, he will face charges.
We know there's at least 2 counts of aggravated murder charges and some felonious assaults along with some other charges.
As for Clifford,
I feel bad for him because we're just now getting some new police officers.
He just wants his city to be better.
I want the area cleaned up. I definitely don't want to see police getting shot. I definitely don't want to see no one in this area getting shot.
Now, both officers are expected to be okay. Within the last hour, we actually got an update on their conditions. Officer Hernandez is going to be released from the hospital, while Officer Durda will remain in the hospital for now. As for the suspect, he is also in the hospital because of injuries related to a taser. They say once he is released, he will be charged. And for tonight, the sheriff's office will be helping out East Cleveland with any calls they get, and that might go into the weekend. But they tell us this investigation is still underway, and there's a lot of details they have yet to release. Reporting in East Cleveland, Nadine Albasada, News 5.
Nadine, thank you. And as Nadine showed you, East Cleveland released body camera video from one of those 2 officers so far, Officer Durda, who was shot in the leg. We shared the video with a policing expert so he could weigh in on how well procedures were followed and the officer's actions as the dramatic scene unfolded. Here's a look at what he thought, and we want to warn you that video may be difficult to watch.
That officer approached a domestic violence call in what I think was a reasonably safe and prudent manner.
Get your gun out.
He approached away from the house. He didn't proceed to the house with lights and sirens. The perpetrator killed 2 of his relatives, I believe. And so he was out with no concern at that point for his future, right? He was going to get away by all means necessary.
Shots fired, I'm hit, I'm hit, I'm hit, immobile, right leg.
He was very clear-headed and calm, and that is to be admired. Even under fire, he understood that after being shot, he needed to seek cover and concealment, which he did. He was so clear-headed that he was directing the other officers what to do.
Someone get on my 6.
Take cover, protect me, I'm down. Hey, do you have a tourniquet?
I need a tourniquet. Give me a tourniquet. Where's the tourniquet?
We don't have any.
You don't expect the worst to happen. You try to be vigilant, certainly. And so this officer wouldn't have carried a tourniquet around with him.
Don't have one. Losing consciousness.
I think this situation shows the precarity that officers deal with day to day. He was calm under pressure, I have to say.
You know it's gonna hurt. You're good.
Certainly, he was hurting there, right? And he was hurting even more so with the tourniquet being applied. Tourniquets are very painful.
Is it deep arterial?
You'll be all right. Oh, you're fine. You just got a graze.
I don't feel like no graze.
He sort of, at this point, was clear-headed enough and professional enough that he sort of choreographed what needed to happen next.
You got it to the cab.
Just throw me in the cruiser. Take me.
Oh, squad's already here. We're going to get you out of here as soon as he gets you bandaged.
My most immediate thing would get a partner, let's pick him up, throw him in the cruiser, and let's get him to the ER ASAP.
Guy ambushed me in the drive. Opened fire as soon as he seen me.
Where's he at?
He went back behind the house.
Really, really great leadership skills. It wasn't clear that the other officers knew to sort of to take a defensive posture.
Running right across the line of fire, be careful.
He understood that even while under the circumstances, the pressure that he was in, there still needed to be some vigilance.
Watch that yard, to the left.
Domestic violence calls are one of the 3 most dangerous calls for law enforcement.
You're right.
And I think people need to see this. They need to see what law enforcement officers potentially will go through.
Definitely tough to see and hear that. Kalfani Turi told us if there was any moment here that might warrant some follow-up training, it was the officers who swarmed to Durda's aid. He says he understands they were worried about their colleague, but could benefit from retraining on how to protect a fellow officer during a critical incident.